And we're getting some breaking news. This one's coming in from our neighboring nation, Pakistan. The Prime Minister of Pakistan, Shehbaz Sharif, has issued instructions to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to slash down a number of foreign missions abroad and also to reduce their offices and staff and other measures to cut down expenditure by about 15%. This report has come out of the media in Pakistan, where there is an economic turmoil that the country is into, and these are the kind of measures that are currently being undertaken to bail Pakistan out of that economic turmoil. We also know that the International Monetary Fund has decided not to do so, and hence these measures by Pakistan, the nation in a dire need. Taking this across to my colleague Siddhant Mishra is joining us for more. Siddhant, I was mentioning the IMF deciding not to bail out Pakistan. These are the very few options that are left with it now.
Well, that's right. In fact, the hopes were from the IMF teams, but they couldn't sign the staff level agreement also. And the only option left with Pakistan is to cut down on the military budget and foreign office budget. At the same time, they are also asking help from the friend nations like China. So yesterday, even China has also given them a bailout of $2 billion. So the money which they were supposed to pay to China, now China has given them 1 year extension. Okay. Now we are getting to know that Shehbaz Sharif has asked the Foreign Office to cut down on the expenses of the foreign offices of Pakistan in various countries. So that would bring down the budget by 15%. And the similar, even the reports are also suggesting that there is also going to be the cut down in the defense budget. So the money allocated to one Jawan in Pakistan, the money, that particular amount is also going to be brought down by the government. So these are the only few options left before the government if they want to run the country, because the country is in the economy is in doldrums. The IMF staff level agreement has not been signed, and government doesn't have funds to run the country. So yes, but these reports that are coming from Pakistan once again proves that the government doesn't have any other option but to cut down the budget of foreign office and military.
Right. Siddhant, you were talking about the Pakistani army on how this is going to bear the brunt when the army is concerned. Let's actually take our viewers through the context of the same, as Pakistan's economic crisis has currently worsened, and now it has hit the country's army, like my colleague Siddhant was just telling you about. As per the exclusive input that we have received, top military commanders have written to the Army General Headquarters that not enough money remains to feed the soldiers, and that the rising inflation is in fact is disturbing the food supply chain, also in the messes that are reserved for the soldiers. The commanders added that despite the austerity, there are not enough soldiers that are being fed properly and also in a timely manner. Now we are also being told that the Pakistan Defence Minister has said that ex-DG ISI General Faiz is responsible for rising terrorism. Very controversial statements made. Sources have also suggested and revealed that Pakistan's hypocrisy has in fact come to light on terrorism, as footage of Hizbul terrorists Syed Salahuddin holding funeral prayers in Rawalpindi have also now surfaced. Siddhant is with us on the broadcast. Siddhant, just put this into perspective, considering there's so many conspiracy theories that are also now coming out in the wake of this defense budget being cut out, and how the situation currently on ground is that the soldiers are not even getting enough food to eat, and we are also getting how Hizbul terrorist Syed Salahuddin is holding funeral prayers in Rawalpindi. How does one choose to see this? What is happening in Pakistan?
Well, look, it is up to Pakistan to explain to the world that what kind of foreign policy they have in place. Because on one end, we have this confirmation that one delegation of Pakistan is in Kabul meeting Mullah Baradar and other and counterparts from the government in Taliban. And this particular meeting is regarding the terror outfits, and in fact the terrorists, that those who are being sent to Pakistan for terrorist strikes. So one meeting is already taking place in Pakistan. Then Pakistan has done FATF compliance Then on the other end, this video has emerged where we can see Syed Salahuddin, India's most wanted, the commander of Hizbul, roaming openly in Rawalpindi and taking part in this funeral prayer along with the other ISI cadre. It shows the hypocrisy of Pakistan, and on one end where they shout and where they tell the world that they are a victim of terrorism, on the other end they are nurturing terrorists in their own land. So
Right.
it again exposes Pakistan, and it is a high time for Pakistan to explain it to the world what kind of a foreign policy is in place. Because the economy is in doldrums, they don't have money to run their foreign offices, they don't have money to run their military complexes, and despite that they are giving shelter to the terrorists, those who are sending terrorists to India, and also
Absolutely.
they are roaming free in Rawalpindi, rubbing shoulders with the other ISI cadre. So
Absolutely.
Shehbaz
Shocking
Sharif
and
is
sorry
a
state of
for-
affairs there in Pakistan. We'll of course keep an eye on this. It's a failing economy that the country has to look at, among other things. Right now,